The most common reaction when a video does not reach its full potential on TikTok is to panic and delete the post and re-upload it at a time that you think it'll do better again. And sometimes that works, sometimes it does not. But if you really want to realise why a video maybe hasn't done as well as you thought it would, and what you can do to ensure that your next video does even better, then you need to be doing this. I have 180,000 followers on TikTok, and these are the top analytics that I check to make sure that my posts are hitting the right audience and getting the engagement that they deserve. So the first, and I would say most important analytic that I am checking daily on my videos is watch time. TikTok wants people to stay on the app. So if they find a video that people are generally staying a little bit longer for, watching it all the way to the end, or staying for multiple minutes, then TikTok are going to post that video, push that video, and make sure it is getting seen, because ultimately they want people watching content through their platform. If people are scrolling after a couple of seconds, TikTok takes that as a sign that this content really isn't worth it, and they're not going to push that. It's not going to be appearing on FYPs. TikTok controls whose content goes on the FYP, how many FYPs it appears on. When you scroll down and refresh your FYP, TikTok is deciding what you will see, and those deciding factors come from the analytics. So you've gone to check your analytics and you've seen that viewers generally are dropping off after a few seconds. What can you do about this? Well, there's a few things, but the first and most important thing is you need to be looking at your hook. If your hook is not strong, people will scroll. And if you're trying to get into the world of content creation, or you're already in it, you're probably sick to death of hearing this term, hook. What is a hook? Well, it's literally something that hooks your attention, draws you in, and keeps you watching. For example, your TikToks are flopping and I'm about to tell you exactly what to do. You're in. I've described something that is happening to you, and I've told you I'm about to tell you, so you're still watching. However, if I came on and I said, "Hi guys, so I've been thinking about making this video. The topic of today's video is going to be..." People have gone. They have gone. They're already 3 videos down. If you improve your hook, you improve your watch time. It's that simple. Another way to improve your watch time is by having visuals on screen. If people are bored, they will scroll, and the mind is so easily bored. We just want constant entertainment. And even when you're watching a video on your phone, you want something here, you want something here, you want text, you want all these things to keep your brain busy. If your brain even gets slightly bored, it's going to send you a signal, let's scroll. The next analytic that I would be looking at is my retention rate. Now this means, are people watching the whole video? Are they re-watching the video? Are they coming back to the video? Now, a big way to boost your retention rate is to ask a question or to say something that is going to create a discussion in the comments, because if people are reading the comments, they often don't realise that the video has finished and has restarted. Another way that you could be boosting your retention rate is by talking about something, and maybe you put in a tiny bit of detail at the start and then a little bit of detail at the end, and people go, hang on, I need to go back to the start and check what she said at the start. Also, big old arguments in a comment section are brilliant for retention rates, just saying. Another analytic that a lot of people just pass by is where your views are coming from. For example, if 92% of your views are your followers, that tells you a lot. That tells you that TikTok is not pushing your content in the For You page. It is only coming up on people who are already following you. TikTok is not promoting that video in any way. It is just showing up naturally for the people who have already subscribed to your content. Something that you can do to improve your traffic sources and make sure that you are showing up in the FYP and in the search bar is by making sure you're using phrases and catchwords that are popular currently on TikTok right now. For example, talking about current topics that others are going to be talking about. Let's say there's a viral video of a giraffe dancing, and you make a video saying, has anyone else seen that video of the viral giraffe dancing? Blah, 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 blah. People are going to go to the search bar and they are going to put viral giraffe dancing. Sometimes people put a comment in the comment section and it will say, what viral dancing giraffe? And that will then go blue and people can click that and it will take them to the video of the viral dancing giraffe. Now TikTok loves this because it's making people stay, it's making people watch more content on their platform, and they are boosting views everywhere. The next analytic I would be looking at is my shares and save stats. Now a general rule for this is that if people are sharing your content, it is relatable, it is emotional, or it is funny. If people are saving your content, it is helpful. If you are posting content that is relatable, or it's a tutorial, or it's providing some sort of tips or advice, you want to be checking that that content is getting saved and shared. You don't want to shave your content. Another analytic to check, your follower conversion rate. That is how many people have followed you as a result of viewing this specific video. This just gives you a good idea of, are you actually promoting yourself, your business, whatever it is, in a way that people are saying, I want to know more, I want to see more of this, this is the content I like. Because if that is your goal, to grow your followers, then this is an analytic that you need to be checking daily. Once I've checked my content analytics, I would then be checking the time that my followers are active and viewing my posts. Now, whilst this isn't the most important analytic, it definitely helps because it helps you work out what time you can post to get the most views from your followers. Personally, for me, from about 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. is the ideal posting window because it's when most of my followers are online. Therefore, I try to put my videos out at this time so that it naturally comes up for them. Now, it's easy to look at analytics and feel like it's a telling off, or it's like getting a grade F on a paper. It can be disheartening. However, the way to view it is as free coaching from TikTok. This is free advice that TikTok is giving you about your content, and I'm teaching you how you can use that advice to develop your content to get those views and meet your goals. As always, for more tips and advice, make sure you are subscribing to the Content Circle, where we discuss everything content.